EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Cleveland Browns. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
Gonna throw right away. Pushed out to his left. He's gonna test the secondary right away. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. It's a gain of 34. First carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Pass quickly out to Williams. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
They'll run with Gibbs. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Browns. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Good on the extra point. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Indianapolis.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
That's not an easy catch by any means, but at this level, Mike, you get paid to catch a ball. And really, you get paid to catch the hard ones. And you know that hit, it's coming either way. And I remember learning as a young player early in my career, the hit's coming, you're going to get knocked to the ground. It feels a lot better getting off the ground and handing the ball to the official.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 14 on that hookup. That's good for a Colts first down. From the gun, Richardson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, and now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. Going up top. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and that's going to bring up third and real long.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It is a big play for the Browns. 38 yards. Throwing now, Penix on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's right side and brought in by Williams. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
18 rep. Pioneer. 60 Maverick.
To throw again, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they're on the verge of recording their second sack. And we're still here in the first quarter.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute.
Ready,
Third and long. In motion is Lawrence.
Hooker 19. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Open man. That's Alec Pierce. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Here's Richardson. Outside, it's complete. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First and goal, Indianapolis.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The point by Patterson is good. And the Colts will level things out at 7 apiece. For all time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
That's good. First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. On second down, here's Penix. Forced out left. Off he goes. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A tough spot here. Third and long. From the gun, here is Penix. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
That's Pierce in motion.
Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Rolling right. Throwing on the run. It's behind his man, and it's incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And that'll set up fourth down. Patterson's kick is good. And the Colts will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for three, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. From the 38 now, here's second down and 3.
7-yard pickup.
They'll throw. It's Penix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up 3rd and
8. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Penix. That is caught by Washington. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
4 yards. He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Now Penix. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 60 back. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18 back. 18 go.
To throw is Penix. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On second down, Penix on the move left. He's going to run it, and he's going to be close to the first down. Marking just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Look wide, get this one complete, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. At his second touchdown of the game, numbers 11-12 on the season. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Browns are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Oh, yeah. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Ready? 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready?
On first down, it's Richardson. Front to his right. Now he'll run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
That's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. He hightails it out of bounds. Positive gain. Second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Pierce in motion. Richardson will give it to Taylor. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts to get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Here's Richardson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. It's second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
That one thrown behind his target. It'll be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing is Penix. That's complete on the tight end screen. He's taken down but just shy of midfield. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and it just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On play action, Penix. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it just past their 25.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now a signal, timeout calls, 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready, break. Cup 19, Cup 19. Let's go.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. You'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. A big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They go right back to Taylor. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, but that's in the red zone, out inside the 20.
Got it, ready.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 36 yards.
On play action, Richardson. The throw here is complete. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Come on, go.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Alec Pierce, touchdown, Indy. Richardson and the Colts come to the line. They'll try to tack on 2 more. He'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result?
Look at him go! He's inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back to the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Up to the 22. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop. 2nd down and 8.
60 Vikings, 60.
From the gun, Richardson. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble. Give them a new set down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down. I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hard. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
35-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down.
Let's go. Ready.
Now Richardson. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. That's Pierce in motion. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Exiting the pocket right. Now he takes off. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A gain of 11. And it's 1st and goal. This has been some kind of march downfield now. And they pay it off with 6. It's 1st and goal. To throw, it's Richardson. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Colts go up by 7. 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. And off the deflection, it is taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. JT Tuimoloau there on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down and 3.
Let's go now.
From the gun, here is Penix. He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Those are the back-breaking plays defensively that you just can't allow. You have the quarterback dead to rights. You're about to get off the field, and instead, you let him turn into a runner, big play, and he picks up the 1st down.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Going right, it's taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
Warriors, 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Take over.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. It'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Come on, set.
Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll go play action now with Penix. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football, and he'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
the shotgun. It's Penix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And the Browns are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Here's Penix. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he's in. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Browns. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. On first down, it's Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Richardson to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
First down.
Throwing is Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Handoff here, up the middle. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Indianapolis.
At the 40-yard line.
Come on. Hey.
And it's Pierce in motion. Richardson to throw it here on first down. That one complete to Pierce. And he'll take this one in. Allen Pierce. Touchdown Colts. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. We'll start at the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
One complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Quick throw taken in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Now Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Penix. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike, and he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
70 Rangers, 70.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Let's go.
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Picked up of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Finds room inside the 40. And he's got another one. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indians. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And it adds up to 16 now on the season.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown. That makes this a 2-possession game here late. I don't mind the play call. But something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Penix. Will try and set up the tight end screen. Now he's loose at the 40. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Taylor. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now will get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll go again here with Taylor. Space to run inside the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's first down. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Colts are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
Second and 2.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.